Gemini, you have pulled the Three of Jades. This is equivalent to the Three of Pentacles, where I feel that you have been setting up a new concrete structure to deliver your services or products. This is a small business, a new department, a new team that you've established in order to take action regarding the things that you recognize are going to bring abundance and create resources that have value to other people. You are most determined to activate your desire, your vision that you're holding forth. This is your overall energy for this reading. And I'm going to review your past, present, and future around this current moment. I'm Regina. This is Pacific Tarot, and I welcome you for this reading. Let's get started with more information about this new enterprise, this new beginning, this new action you're taking. In the present, you have been contemplating this, outlining it, discussing it behind closed doors, activating the principles that constitute your vision to yourself. You're doing the inner work. You're working out the ideas that are aligned with your principles and your vision, with your mission moving forward. This is something that you've taken a lot of time recognizing that you must adjust your perspective in order to recognize the opportunities that are available to you. In the past, the Star card or the Temperance card, this is the Grand Alchemist. This is a part of your personal development. This is a part of you learning the lessons of failures and disappointments from your past, recovering yourself after a number of catastrophes, perhaps, or failures that have not supported your dream, your vision, but perhaps have felt pressured you into complying with the needs and the success of others. As a result of that, you have put together the things that you've learned in order to contribute to this vision that you want to build for the long term. And this is about your personal development that allows you to recognize those opportunities, those skills necessary that have contributed to the success of others, that you have put effort into that have not in many ways benefited you in the way that you had hoped. In the future, all major arcana cards, big changes for you, Gemini. The Fool card is really this place that your personal development, the dedication, devotion you've put into improving your skills, recognizing your talent, your gift, identifying your real value to projects you've contributed to in the past that haven't benefited you. You're now taking those and investing in yourself, in your vision, in your dream. This feels scary and risky to others around you. For you, there's almost no risk involved. You have worked hard, you have contributed mightily to projects from which you got little to nothing, little recognition, little reward, and thus investing in yourself, making sure that you have trust and faith in what you already know you have value in, you have a contribution to make, feels automatic. It feels like it's coming from your heart, your faith. You now trust that you have the skills you need. When in the past you have invested in the leadership or guidance or control of others, that you would be justly rewarded, you realize that there is no system for that. We don't live in a system where people are valued for their merit, their effort. We live in a system that revolves around the control that others have. So you are taking control of your resource, your talent and skill. And this is the journey that you are setting off on. It is not risky to you. This, to me, this appears to you to be clear, absolutely logical, rational. It makes perfect sense as you have opened up yourself to your conviction and commitment to being who you really are. And the effort you make comes from your heart, from your soul. If this is resonating with you so far, please like this video, share this with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below, where I'm featuring a half-off sale through the end of the year. Thank you to all of you that are participating in that. I feel your support and I'm appreciative of it. So I'm going to pull an oracle card, and I pulled the card that reads, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And this is what I feel you're abandoning, the sense of failure. It's only a failure if you don't learn anything. You're viewing your failures as precisely that. All of the effort you've put into past efforts in which you were not in control. You were not aligning with your vision, but you were supporting the vision, and thus the success of someone else has taught you things. You have gained skills, and that's what you're focusing on. You're not defining yourself by the things that didn't work out for you in the past. Instead, you're looking at those as opportunities to invest in yourself, to have faith and trust in your own vision, your own talent and gifts. I'm going to clarify the Hanged One in your present with the cards, the Eight of Swords, and the Devil card. So this is really, in many ways, because you have worked so hard in the past, you have contributed so sincerely, so with so much dedication and loyalty, with so much belief that your effort would receive the merit, the attention, the reward that you believed it was worthy of. In that regard, you have contributed again to the successes of others with the expectation that that would reflect back on you. And you've been disappointed over and over again. In fact, this is a pattern that you've learned, in part as a result of the kind of society we live in, where those who have the resources are able to manage the labor of others, and thus you are expendable in that way, and you have been replaced, you have moved, you have left, you have resigned, perhaps you have moved on to new opportunities that you again believe were going to pay off in some way. Recognizing that because you're not in the driver's seat, because you're not pursuing your vision, you're not committing to your own talents and orchestrating your effort around that, you realize there is no obligation for others to reward or recognize you. Only you can do that. Only you know what your value is. And if your value is such that you need to align your effort and the effort of those you work with around your vision, you're now moving from a place of commitment to yourself. After all, who's going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself sufficiently to invest in yourself, to put your time and effort into fleshing out your dreams, your vision, your opportunity for abundance? The Eight of Swords indicates that there's a lot of mental static around you regarding this big move, this contemplation, this uh, uh, retreat that you've taken in order to formulate this move forward. You've had to process all the learning, all the experiences of disappointment that you have had, so that you can recognize the concrete and specific skills you've learned and that you are able to learn as a person that is not simply employed, but it becomes a business owner, dare I say it, or the leader of an effort in a way that gives you an additional responsibility, not simply to others. You're familiar with that. You've taken on lots of responsibility for others. Yet, this is really committing to self. Where is your faith? Where is your belief? Are you full of the chatter, the strategies, the opinions of others? Or are you able to comprise that into the next step forward for yourself? In other words, you don't need to know the whole plan. You simply need to know the next step to take. And you are learning to relax in your intuition, in the part of you that has accumulated wisdom from all of these lessons, and simply trust that you know the best way forward for you. In the past, the Temperance card is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So, in fact, you have finally recognized that all the obligations and responsibilities you've taken on were not designed to satisfy or address your needs or desires. You are simply fulfilling the needs, providing for others in your efforts, and without any obligation or reciprocal attention or concern for your success, your abundance. So this is really leaving that expectation of others, that role that has been assigned to you that you've taken on, naively believing that you would get something from it. And because you're dutiful, because you take pride in your work, you've completed those tasks to your satisfaction. But you really have learned to cultivate your own garden. And this is where your spiritual growth has evolved. You've really understood those failures as lessons and opportunities for you to cultivate your greater skills, your greater gifts. And this is your vision to be of service on a larger scale, to be in service in a way that's guided by your principles, your beliefs for a better world, to serve people in a better way. And because of this, you are recognizing that your currency is your talent, your devotion, your discipline, your work. When you put that on top of your belief, your faith in serving others and helping others to connect, you are a connector, you're a communicator, and helping others to learn more about the resources that are available to them. You are being doubly gifted by the planetary motion of Pluto in Aquarius that is opening up technological advancements in a way that you uniquely understand and can manage. This is an opportunity that is bursting forth that not only gives you your economic independence, you see that path, but it also allows you to invest in similarly aligned projects and groups, individuals that are moving your mission forward. In the future, the Fool card is clarified by the Chariot card and by the Five of Swords. This is quite challenging for you, as anything that comes from your heart, something you deeply desire, something that you define yourself by the effort that you are mounting at this time. This is really rubbing up against all the times when your ideas were not supported, when others viewed you as not enough in some way, lacking the elements required to be successful, to start something new. And in many ways, you have historically internalized that, really doubting yourself as a result, blocking yourself because of others' opinions of you. Even if you understood that those opinions were not always informed or intended to be constructive, there's still a piece of you that really believed that you didn't really have what it would take to mount your vision. However, the Chariot card and the healing work, the tremendous work you've been doing undercover, underground, under the surface for a while, has indicated to you that you are who you are for a reason. There's greater acceptance of not only your differences that have been negatively judged by others, but also your talents, gifts, your vision as being unique to you because your contribution is something only you can make. It's considerable, and clearing away this idea of doubting others, that others really want what's best for you. Other people are less concerned about our welfare than we believe. It's up to you to care about what you want. It's up to you to work for it and to not allow yourself to be distracted by the concerns and the challenges of others. So there's an element to you that is a fixer, wants to help others, wants to be of service. And that is a part of you that you're learning to set up much clearer boundaries around so that you don't get distracted by other people's needs, worries, problems, or concerns as you are making space to operate from your place of strength, from the place of your gifts. That's what gives you the absolute focus to pursue your dreams and to be absolutely successful. But there is embedded in this forward movement to victory a sense of self-acceptance and purpose. I'm going to finish up this reading, Gemini, with a Flora and Fauna of Africa Oracle card, and I've picked the lemur, and the key word is friendship. Before I read what's on the card, this is really in many ways about being your own best friend. Really the mentor, the guide, the encourager, the one who really values who you are for who you are and your potential, is nudging you to pursue your dreams. Tap into your charming and cunning nature. Set out on an adventure that stimulates your senses. I'm going to I've linked a video at the end of this particular video about November's energies for all 12 signs, over 100 videos. If you're interested, please check those out. Until next time, namaste.